Liverpool is a city renowned for its rich musical heritage, and we have a special love for a tickle of the ivories. If piano is your forte, you might be enjoying the hit TV series The Piano, hosted by Claudia Winkleman. In the series, aspiring pianists perform in train stations, aiming to impress judges Lang Lang and pop musician Mika. For those with keen eyes, you may have noticed that our very own Lime Street station made an appearance on the show, and Brad Kella from Fazakerley tugged on our heartstrings with his musical abilities.
My story, people are going to see it as a sad story. But I think the best thing about my story is that it's not finished yet. And I don't think it's going to end in a sad story.
This is a moment that we've been anticipating for so long. So when it finally come on the screens, it was it was a spectacle, and all of us loved it. There was not one dry eye in the room.
If somebody hasn't watched The Piano, tell us what it is.
So basically, there's two huge musicians, Mika and Lang Lang, and the host is Claudia Winkleman, and basically they go around various train stations across the UK. In each individual train station, they pick one person, or in this year, they've pick two out of certain train stations, and after they pick each person from each city out of each train station, we all get to play in a grand final.
You were the chosen one for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Did you see many of the other performances?
So we had a rehearsal room before it, and we were all practicing, but I only got to see like maybe 2 or 3.
Did you think to yourself, I've got no chance?
Honestly, when I seen Sammy, I did, yeah. But honestly, I was just blown away by the response I got from my music and my story as well. It's overwhelming.
So, okay, you've just touched on it there, that your story, and it's an emotional story because you and your twin were put into foster care at the age of 7.
Yeah.
With 2 fantastic people.
Yeah.
And they are...
Evan Frank, yeah.
Evan Frank, who... And you, watching the episode, you said at some point you thought to yourself, I'd love to have a go at the piano.
Yeah.
What was it that made you think I'd love to have a go?
To be honest, I'd never touched the piano in my life until high school, and I remember going up to the music room, like where the music area was in my high school, and there was a man called 𝗥𝗱𝗶𝗆𝗆, and he was the head music teacher, head of music department in our school. And I remember walking down the corridor, and he was playing a piece of 𝗥𝗱𝗆𝗆, which I don't know, most people know, but it's a really difficult classical music. I didn't know that at the time, and I remember walking past it, I got lost in it. I really did get enchanted in it. And then I went home, and I was kept listening to it, and I was like, if he can do it, then I can do it. There's no reason why. And then I didn't stop until I was capable of doing so. And
isn't it great that this programme, with it's a lot of classical music, which we think is an elite type of music for people, is so popular?
When I watched the programme for, say, the past 2-3 weeks as well, it's some of the people that have come on and played classical music. If you walk past them in the street, you wouldn't have a clue at all that they were going to pull out something like that. So I think that's the best part about it, and the way it's so busy in the train station, people are missing trains and stuff to stop and listen to these piano players. I think it's amazing. So when will we see the final? So it's not this Sunday, it's next Sunday, but this Sunday is the mentor episode where I'll be having a masterclass with Lang Lang one-on-one.
Was that just incredible? Yeah,
we got invited down to London to the Steinway Hall. I can't say too much, but honestly, just watch the episode, it's amazing. I fell in love with the sounds of the piano from my music teacher, and then it was a great way of keeping myself out of trouble as a kid. From boot up, but moved to Fazakerley when I was 7, and I want to be a film composer at the moment. I'm just a wannabe film composer with lots of ideas that's on the telly, but I hope one day to make a mark. It's not a normal music for a stereotypical Scouse lad, but I know, when I used to go out with me mates, I used to come back home, and that's when I used to listen to all that sort of music, and sort of hid it away for a while.